Hi, welcome to a video that I've been kind of just off the dome suddenly thought about making a possible series out of this where I just sort of discuss and talk about some characters from Honkai that I really like because not a lot of them I want to go in depth on. There is exactly one character and I kind of want to restrict my longer videos to one character at a time. So I think that it'd be in my wisest action to weaponize my hyperfixation in an easier and more palatable format by just like picking a character every now and again to go off about and just do it in a really casual way because I don't really want to make a script and just do some pretty light editing. I just want to make it clear, like, yes, I am alive, I promise. I'm just a very busy person with a lot of hobbies. And in this case, my hobby has just been Honky. I've just been really obsessed with Honkai Star Rail, and it's really unfortunate. I'll just pick a character to talk about for a spell, like their lore, their character design. Ooh, the character designs are... I don't think a lot of people are going to like what I have to say about a lot of them. In case it wasn't obvious, this one's going to be all about Qingque, because I think she's super underrated. She's probably one of my favorite characters. I mean, it's also very easy to, like, underestimate her, because, like, as a character, in the grand scheme of things, she is, like, not very significant. She kind of just, like, pops in and out for fun and whimsy. But that being said, I like the fact that she doesn't really have a lot to her. I think the fact that she's simple is honestly one of her greatest strengths as a character, because so many of these characters have so much depth in their background. So, like, having one that's just, like... I just hate working is, like, such a breath of fresh air to me. And the fact that she just is so unapologetic about it, and she just does the bare minimum. That's, like, Qingque's whole thing, is that she's like, I'm gonna do the bare minimum to keep my job, and that's it. You can't fire me because I'm still technically doing my job. I'm just doing it for, like, a total of, like, maybe 30 minutes throughout an 8-hour workday, which, honestly, real. She's just like me for real. She got her job as a diviner, if I remember right, because her parents were just like, you need a job, and she's just like, but I don't want one. And they're like, but you're in a capitalist hellscape. You're like, the space capitalism is the root of all evil, but you're stuck with it, so here you are. And she's just like, well, fuck, I guess I can't argue with that, but I'm gonna try to find joy in my work anyways by not doing it. And she's very good at not doing it and trying to get away with the fact that she's not really doing what she's supposed to do. She's really funny for that. Something that I think is, like, really fun and cool about her, too, is the fact that she, like, really likes Celestial Jade, which, to me, judging by her gameplay, is just, what if mahjong was Balatro? And I love it for that. It looks like a really fantastic game. I think it's really fun and silly. I love the fact that she just, like, found it in a basement somewhere because it was, like, the Latin of games, where it was kind of a dead game that no one fucking plays. But she was just like, that's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna find, like, someone to make the game for me, like, make the board, and then I'm just gonna have fun with it. Let's just enjoy ourselves with a fun and silly little video game. Not even a video game, what the fuck am I talking about? Jesus fuck. I'm getting, like, no fucking things that are weak to quantum, and it's really annoying me. Like, just let me have this, please. I'm trying to do a thing. It's fine, Gallagher can save me, old man. Old man, save me, old man. Yeah, so she's a diviner. She kind of just, like, picked up the job out of obligation more than anything, so she's not particularly passionate about it. But she does get, like, actively mad if you accuse her of, like, being bad at her job, because she can do her job, she just chooses not to. And I think that's beautiful. God, I hate it here. Yeah, her lore's pretty simple. She was like, she's very tactical about how little she does. Like, her bare minimum is very purposefully spelled out. Like, at school, she always got exactly 60%. Like, she would get exactly enough to pass. And that is all she would do. Never anything more than that. So she's probably like kind of a genius. She just doesn't really give a shit enough to actually reflect that through her work. And she also knows what she wants. Like, she's weirdly like kind of wise beyond her years, due to the fact that she's like, I know that I just want to eat hot chip and lie. I'm not gonna waste my time with shit that I don't want to do because my life is too short. Work isn't really worth it. Gotta make life as fulfilling as possible, even if that means cutting corners during work, which I think is really fun and funny. She's also good at like smiting people with the might of Zeus in terms of like harsh reality checks on stuff like that. The fact that she's willing to even do that for other people is honestly kind of funny to me. But also cool because it means that she at least gives a shit about humans. She's not like, I mean, I say that like she's an asshole. She's absolutely not. She's just fucking lazy. Oh, fuck me. God, I hate this one. I'm so bad. Exactly for that fucking reason. Jesus, dick. It's interesting how relatable it is, I guess is the right way to put it. Because most characters in Honkai are not really all that relatable, in my opinion. Hashtag relatable. Like, they're so caught up in their setting that they... It's not a bad thing to make characters that are very attached to the setting that they're in, but it makes it kind of difficult to connect with them for that exact reason. And Qingque is very relatable and easy to connect to, due to the fact that she's just so... I'm a prodigy, but if I prove that, then people are going to ask me to do more shit for them, so I'm not going to bother. She's so fucking cute. Yeah, I guess that's enough about her lore. I could talk about her character design, like the way that she visually looks, but I'm gonna make it clear that you're probably not gonna like what I have to say. Just for like a primer for this, since this is like the first video I'm doing on this, I like actively despise like 90% of Hoyoverse designs. I don't think that they're very good. I don't think they communicate enough about the character they're supposed to convey. So that there's obviously some exceptions. Like, I would say that Kafka's design is super solid and communicates a lot. Like very efficiently communicates who she is. But that is a rarity. I would say that most characters are really not like that. And Qingque is no exception, unfortunately. I think that her design is not great. There are definitely parts of it that sort of peek into who she is a little bit. Like the whole, what is that? The sweater that she wears underneath kind of, and like these socks kind of give me the energy that's like I literally just rolled out of bed and I needed to put something on over my pajamas. Like, that is arguably me reaching a little bit, but that's how I see it. And I can at least say that she looks like she's from the Luofu, which is really the only compliment I could give about her design. Otherwise, it feels like a lot of noise to me. She does also convincingly look like a diviner, so I can give credit for that where that's due too. Well, I don't know, does she look like a diviner? I'll need a second to look at her design again. What would I think when I think like a diviner slash fortune teller? She's also a librarian. I feel like that could also be an argument for the turtleneck. Right. Because I feel like there's a little bit too much effort in her outfit for someone that's supposed to be really lazy. Unless she's really into fashion, but like her lore didn't really imply that to me in any sense of the word. Like, it's just not great. I think that I'm going to grade these on a curve because of the fact that I don't like Hoyoverse designs all that much, and because I would say a lot of them are extremely weak. So with that being said, because the fact that it's like, okay, so she looks like she's from the Shanzhou, um, or she's on the Lofu or whatever, and it convincingly looks like some kind of librarian. No, I'm not gonna give credit for that. She gets like a 4 out of 10 for design. Actually, let's boot up to a 5 because there's also a not hidden criteria now that some of them make me so mad it like actively hurts my eyes to look at, and she doesn't really fall into that. I like the muted color palette that she has a lot. And I feel like that does a lot to communicate the librarian stuff too, but other than that, it doesn't really communicate her character that well. This looks like too much effort in a design that should be effortless, considering how much she doesn't want to do. Gameplay, however, I like actively really like her gameplay style a lot. I think that it's really unique. My favorite thing about fucking Honkai by like a mile is how fun the gameplay is and how unique the gameplay is to each character and how they're supposed to be. It's the best thing about the game. Like not even close to a contest either. And her gameplay style is literally just like the fact it really speaks to her character a lot because she's just spending the fight playing fucking Celestial Jade. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, speaking of Celestial Jade, she like loves it so much and like made it so much everyone's problem that Celestial Jade just ended up becoming like one of the most popular games on the entire Shanzhou, and I think that's really fucking funny. Because she just hyper fixated it so hard. It's just great. It's really fucking funny. She's just like, look at this cool thing that I found, and everyone's like, oh, cool. But yeah, her gameplay style is really fun and funny. I love it because she's basically just playing the game the entire fucking time. It's so hilarious to me. And also just has a lot of like weirdly good balance to it. Because the thing that sucks about characters like Qingque and like when you have to like draw stuff is that when you have luck as a factor in any character's like gameplay, something important you have to do is like balance that out with characters or people that have like not characters, people that have like really bad luck. Like me, my luck is fucking doo-doo ass and like literally everything. I thought I didn't like Dungeons and Dragons for the longest time, but the reality is I just have such bad luck in Dungeons and Dragons. I'm just like, fuck this. So, for starters, how you manipulate that is the fact that you can sort of start off with 2 matching tiles by just hitting the enhance button. I think that's your technique. I've only been playing this game for like 3 months. I am not as well versed in the everything as I would like to be. Yeah, this fucking... Why is there so much effort in her design when she's a lazy bitch? I'm getting more angry about it the more that I look at it and think about it. Literally the only sign of laziness is the fact that she has one hair tie and not the other. And other than that, like even the hairstyle is a lot of effort. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to make a braid like that? Jesus fucking... What were they thinking? But yeah, you can just like sort of manipulate your luck by like starting off with a couple of enhances or a couple of tiles. You can also sort of make up for it by the funny thing about it, like you can probably make up for it by just having Sparkle on your team, honestly, but another thing that you can sort of make up for with it is she's like actually really fast, and this is a really good position for me to be in. Actually, I can choose to either just like play the tile and like probably draw the right one next turn if I want to save on my skill points, or I can just keep drawing. And the more that I draw and the more that I get bad luck, the higher my damage goes for the next hit that I do. So like having that balance of it is like really interesting and really nice. Like I think that's... The gameplay has like a lot of strategy to it if you want to seek it out, but even if you don't want to go into like the strategy of like, should I draw or just like save my tiles until next turn? Should I start off with the bonus, or should I just like save the technique for like another character that has a better one? Like, you can do a lot with her. You can put do a lot, as much as you want. Be who you want to be Barbie Barbie girl. Her ult, like, okay, I gotta double check if her ult got buffed for this Divergent universe. I've been doing the Divine Comedy Divergent universe so long, I kind of forgot how some of these characters work. Oh yeah, also think about the timing for her ult is really important, because it's like, well, if I almost have a full hand, then why would I waste my ult? Let me wait until next turn so I can get all the tiles again. Or if it's just really dire and I need it now and I can't be patient, I can turn it around like that. She's cool, she's really fun to play. Yeah, this ended up being like so rambly. I'm really bad at staying on topic in general, that's why I usually do scripted stuff. But if this seemed fun, let me know. If you have a character you want me to talk about, and probably be really disappointed in my opinion about them, let me know. Because this is pretty fun, and an easy way to keep my practice in for making videos and shit. Alright, see ya!